All right, hey guys, Spencer Shadrack here, and I want to go live here for a second and just talk to you for a minute about how we find land deals and why it's important and what our strategies are for doing land deals. One of the things you want to think about whenever you are doing land deals, there we go, is that you want to invest either in an area that is ahead of the path of progress or is in the path of progress. And what does that mean? When you're talking about the path of progress, it's an area that maybe is undeveloped or that is potentially going to be developed. And so the path of progress means that that area is going to begin to push and push and push into the area that you want to invest. And so in our city, we have little pockets that are being commercially developed. $100 million development here, $100 million development there, $40 million development there, $1 billion going in here, $1 billion going in there. And so what does that mean for investors on a day-to-day basis that are trying to grow their portfolio, that are trying to grow their investment? You want to be kind of invest ahead of that path of progress. And so when you got these big developments, these $1 billion developments, a lot of times it takes 2 to 3 years to develop those projects. And then once they develop those projects, then the residential developments tend to grow and grow and grow outside of that. So what we try to do is we try to invest ahead of the path of progress. So what does that mean? We've pinpointed an area that it has a $100 million project going in right next door. Maybe we buy a property right on the outskirt. Maybe we buy a piece of land. How do we find those properties? How do we find those owners? That's one thing that I want to show you guys today. I want to show you how to find those property owners that may want to sell their property, and how do you negotiate with them and talk to them, buy their property, renovate that property, build something on that property, and then you kind of sit and wait for the opportunity to kind of come into where you're at. So today I want to show you how we locked up 3 lots from using a service that you're able to look up the owner's information, look up their address, call the owner, and then negotiate with them on the price of their house. So let's jump in real quick and I'll show you guys what we do and how we do it. So as you can see here, we'll just bump you up on the site here. So as you see, what you want to do is you want to, first off, you want to go and you want to look at maybe an area that's being developed. So you'll do, let's call it Fairground Development, Memphis. So I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. So you can click on, any one of these articles that have been published recently, and you probably want to click on the most recent article right here, October 8th, which was a few months ago. So as you can see, it's a coming soon site, so they don't have much to look at there. We'll click on this one here. So as you can see, big time development right here that's going in, 18 acres. It's been a long time coming. 250 apartments, 120 room hotel. There's quite a bit of development. So you can see the planned site here. So what does that mean for us? We want to be able to invest alongside these exterior corridors right here, these exterior corridors, and we want to invest in those areas. So what can we do? We'll go on our Register of Deeds website, and we'll just type in an address that we purchased recently, just to give us a frame of reference. So here's our frame of reference. So here's a property that we purchased recently, right here. As you can see, if you zoom out, here is where the $100 million development is going in right here. As you can see, this whole little section right here, this whole section is going to be a $100 million development. So these properties over here along this corridor are worth a ton of money, and you're going to have a hard time finding a deal. But we found a deal right here. We picked it up, $75,000, and we put $50,000 into it and we remodel it, and that will rent for $1,500 a month to $1,800 a month. And then our next option is to go over here on this side, which this area has not really developed yet, but you can kind of start to see that the path of progress is starting to move towards that direction. So what do we want to do? We want to look up some of these property owners and see who owns property over here. So you can click on, looks like that property was purchased recently, so this guy's most likely not going to sell. We'll look at the next one. So you can go to your county register's website, and depending upon how quick they are, sometimes it's really slow. But to give you an idea of what we did, we found an owner that had not sold their property yet. So what did we do? We typed in find owner number. So we went into our register of deeds. We'll go to our tax lookup. And you can go to, just go to your county. Right here. Type in the property location, 575 Baltimore. Now, if you don't want to use your county website, you can always go to the website here and find owner name, and you can look up the property address and it'll spit that information out. If you don't want to use that service, you can use the county service and it'll tell you who owns that property. So tax lookup, no records found. Let's look at another one. Let's try for this one here. Let's try it again. So here we go. Boom, right there. Go ahead and click on it. So it looks like Martin Willie, or Willie Martin, owns the property. So the taxes are all paid. That's good. So someone's been paying the taxes on it. And so what we did was we went over to American Tracers and we clicked on find owner number. So we typed in the last person's name, the address. Boom, right there. It auto-populates. So here, if you're trying to find the most information relevant, what you do is you just type in the last person's name, you click search. And it should spit it back within seconds. However, our internet is slow for whatever reason. Try to hit refresh real quick, see if it'll refresh. Try it again here. So let's go to the website, American Tracers. Log in. It's not loading for some reason. I think we're having problems with our internet here. So while that loads, so that's going to load up for us real quick, but that's basically how we find deals. We look at the owner's information and we basically call that owner, negotiate with them, see if they want to sell their property. And so we're investing ahead of the path of progress. And so what we'll do with that vacant land is we will get it under contract, run the title work, we'll purchase that land, and then we will develop a plan to either sit on it for a year and wait for that area to kind of develop, or what we'll do is we'll start pushing, kind of increasing the development possibility for that little corridor. We'll start buying more properties in that little section, and then we'll push the button forward, and we'll start developing and either building new construction houses, building duplexes, whatever the zoning will allow in that little corridor. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're out there crushing it. If you're interested in learning more about how to find these deals, just hit me up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or go to spencershadrack.com. Would love to connect with you, and hope you guys are having a great day and you crush it, and increase your real estate goals and increase your net worth by impacting others. We do this so we can impact others and find a real true value in what we're doing in these communities. So appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Hope you're having a good day, and hope this video was helpful. See you out there.